things, global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
From what we see, the end may not be in sight for the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, the person of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, as already he's giving conditions on what to take place. We're going to find out what it is and why there seem to be up and down movement on this matter has finally opened up on a lot of issues. But before we do that, kindly subscribe to our channel by clicking on the red subscribe button beside it to see bell notification icon. Please go ahead, click on it to get notified to not update our channel on YouTube. Now, Mrs. Binta Nyako, the trial judge in the treason case involving the embattled leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, Mr. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, yesterday threatened to adjourn the matter, saying there that's indefinitely if the detainee continued to dictate to the court. Now, the judge issued a threat when Kanu, through his legal team led by Mr. Alo Ejimako, gave certain conditions before he could stand trial for the treasonable felony charges the federal government preferred against him. Now, at the resumed hearing of the case at the Federal High Court Abuja, Kanu said he was prepared to stand trial if he was granted bail or transferred from the Department of State Services (SSS) detention facility to either the Abuja prison or be placed under house arrest. Now, he said he would not oppose the acceleration of his trial once the conditions he enumerated were fulfilled. And the IPOB leader demanded that the restoration of the bail that was earlier granted to him by the court. Now, Ejimako maintained that the IPOB leader's continued detention in the custody of the DSS hampered his client's ability to effectively prepare his defense to all the allegations leveled against him. Now, referencing the cases of Islamic cleric Sheikh El Zagzagi and the former National Security Advisor Colonel Sambo Dansuki, retired, Kanu requested to be put on house arrest to enable him to have unfettered access to his lawyers. Now, recall that the court had ordered Kanu's arrest in March 2019 after adjourning him to have jumped bail. Now, arrest order came months after the IPB leader fled the country in the wake of the invasion of his home by soldiers in Afaruku near Umuahia, Abia State in September 2017. Kanu was rearrested in Kenya in June 29, 2021 and repatriated to Nigeria. He has since been in SSS custody in Abuja. But in his arguments on Wednesday, Ejimako said the client's revocation of his the court's revocation of his client's bail was based on misrepresentation of facts by the Nigerian government. He insisted that Kanu never breached any of the bail conditions until the soldiers raided his home, bringing down scores of people. We seek the transfer of the defendant from SSS detention to a house arrest or other similar places of custody or similar law enforcement agencies' custody. My lord, it is important to do so. The application did not arrive in a vacuum. We made it orally and were directed to put it into writing. We are offering solutions to assist accelerate hearing ordered by the court. It is not strange to have a defendant detained in a house arrest. Sambo Dansuki and El Zagzagi enjoyed this in the past, Ejimako told the trial judge Binta Nyako. Responding to Kanu's contention, the federal government, through its legal team led by Mr. Adegboyega Awomolo, asked the court to reject the conditions on the grounds that they are frivolous, vexatious, irritating, and baseless. He contended that the trial court had earlier rejected a fresh bail application that was filed by the defendant. The government argued that since the bail request was dismissed, the trial court longer had the requisite jurisdiction to revisit the matter, as it would amount to sitting on appeal to overrule its own decision. Awomolo maintained that the only option open to Kanu was for him to take the issue before the Court of Appeal. More so, he argued that it was not in the position of the defendant to dictate how his trial should be conducted or to list conditions the court must meet before he would be tried. After listening to the argument, Justice Nyako fixed May 20th to rule on the matter. The judge asked Kanu to choose between having his trial adjourned indefinitely, that's in there, or to allow the government to open his case by calling the first witness. All right, Nigerians have been reacting to this. Let's put in our comment section what's okay or what's your take on this. This trial has been on since 2021 thereabout when he was repatriated, brought back to Nigeria. I just hope that eventually, somehow, justice takes its full course. That's the only way. I don't know how this will play out, but then we keep our fingers crossed and we keep you posted as more information on this comes up. We'll have a nice time.